Take me back to the old dirt road where Mama and Papa used to go. Let's sing all them songs from a long time ago and pine for them old days of yore. Well, let me run through the breeze like the leaves on the trees. Let me fly like the leaves when they fall. Well, let my mind go serene like a cool water stream that runs from the mountain so tall. Oh, take me back down the old dirt road. Take me home to rest where the mockingbirds nest and to cry through the green in the spring. Let's go back a ways to the old bygone days and the simple time we lived back when. Well, let the pull of the plow bring the sweat from my brow and the glow of the fire pull me home. Let me wind down my days in the sweet dusty haze. Take me back down the old dirt road. Oh, take me back down the old dirt road. Take me back down the old dirt road.
Hello, and welcome to the Idaho Backcountry Discovery Route. My name is Grizzly Adam, and welcome to Idaho. Today we're setting out on a trip of about 1,100 miles following the Idaho BDR. We started in Glens Ferry, and I realized that the BDR starts down in Jarbidge, Nevada, but we skipped that. It was just a lot, it made more sense logistically. It simplified the trip for us to start in Glens Ferry. So that's what we did. And we are well on our way. We're going to go to Loman tonight, spend the night there, and it'll make for about a 150-mile day. But it's been a great day thus far. It's been very, very hot. It's finally cooled down. We did not run into much traffic today on the dirt roads, which is nice. Not a lot of dust, not a lot of people. And we're now about 25 miles outside of the Loman and Haven Hot Springs area, which will be our destination for day 0, I guess we call it, because we did travel from home. We started riding at the hottest part of the afternoon, left Glens Ferry about 2 o'clock this afternoon. And after last year, spending just a little bit of time on the Idaho BDR as part of our Wild Divide route, we decided we needed to come back this year and experience the Idaho BDR properly. So today's been beautiful. A little bit of lowland, open country near Glens Ferry, but it didn't take us very long to get up into the mountains, and it's been beautiful up on high ridge tops, pine forest right alongside beautiful rivers. And it's been a great start to our trip. We also learned that Glenn's Ferry is named after Gus Glenn, who ran wagon trains along the Oregon Trail and built a ferry to help those wagons cross the Snake River instead of just driving them across or fording it. And it became known as Glenn's Ferry, and there it stands today. As usual, I'm riding the Honda CRF 300L Rally Edition with a host of mods and upgrades, it's an awesome bike for these BDRs. I know it's a smaller bike than a lot of people recommend for these routes, but I think it's just perfect because I could drop it, which I do on occasion, and then I could pick it up all by myself even while it's loaded with gear. And it's easy to maneuver over challenging steep terrain, which we have seen a little bit of today. But right ahead of me is Ty riding his 300L, heavily modded, mainly to essentially he's turned it into a rally edition with the rally tower, larger fuel tank. So it's going to be a great week, and we look forward to what's ahead on this incredible Idaho Backcountry Discovery Route. Well, welcome to day 2 of the Idaho BDR. We have just passed through Yellow Pine about 20 miles ago where we had lunch. Left from Lowman this morning, and the route has just been non-stop beauty. It's a really twisty, tight, turny route, but you've also got some fast roads in there today, and rode through Deadwood Reservoir, which is beautiful, and we're just having a blast on the Idaho BDR. Right now we're between Yellow Pine and Warren. Yellow Pine was great, had a hamburger there, met some nice people that live and work in that little town. And now off we go back into the woods. Also ran into some other BDR riders. That was the first time we'd seen other BDR riders, done 260 miles of the route without running into a single other rider, and then we ran into 5 or 6 of them there in town. The hope today is to get over to Riggins, where we can get some gas and stay the night. Either there, or we may take the highway to Grangeville and stay the night there. Talked about earlier how the roads in Idaho are so well maintained, and they're smooth. They're not a lot of ruts, and they're just nice roads. And then we get on this one. This one's probably the roughest one we've ridden so far. This narrow little double track cutting up this canyon, but it's really still not that bad. Of course, the weather's been nice. I don't know the last time these mountains saw heavy rain, but I can imagine on a really rainy day this would be a mess. We experienced a bit of that last year in both Idaho and Montana. A lot of rain, a lot of messy, slippery, soggy roads. Somewhere up ahead of us is a pass that the BDR planning guide says is a must-see. I'm not sure if that's what we're working our way up to now, or if that's still another canyon or so over, but this route has no shortage of incredible views and scenery. Rivers are just out of control, just so beautiful. We got some bike packers. You guys good? Yeah. All right, take care. I used to do a lot of that. A lot of bike packing. That was me for years and years and years. It is a lot of fun and a lot of work. The world moves by very slowly, but that was part of the appeal. Part of the appeal was large scale, or what felt like large scale exploration under your own power, you know, on a bicycle. You are your engine.
when the sun's going down, no stars in the sky. I'ma head down the road across county line, where they roll up the smoke, they pour beer and wine, and hearts break on the jukebox, where the neon stars shine, where the neon stars shine, and the whiskey flows in the dark of the night, so nobody knows. We're hanging on a memory, we're hung out to dry, just doing our time, where the neon stars shine. Well, the folks gathered around, they all look the same. They know my dream, but can't remember my name. Ain't nobody listening, that suits me just fine. Oh, they wanna hear me cry, where the neon stars shine, where the neon stars shine, and the whiskey flows in the dark of the night, so nobody knows. Been hanging on a memory, and we're hung out to dry, just doing my time, where the neon stars shine. Where the neon stars shine, and the whiskey flows in the dark of the night, so nobody knows. We're hanging on a memory, and I'm hung out to dry, just doing our time, where the neon stars shine.
Welcome back to the Idaho Backcountry Discovery Route. We are up on the Lolo Motorway, historic off-road route near Lolo, Montana, and it heads over towards Pierce, Idaho, which is our destination today, probably about 90 miles from where we're at right now. It's been an awesome couple of days. We crossed the Magruder corridor yesterday. It's the second time I've done that, now once in each direction. Magruder and his crew were murdered up on that trail when a group of hired hands found out they were carrying gold dust and coins, a lot of money's worth, maybe $50,000 worth of coins and gold. And so they murdered them in their sleep, stole the money, ran the mule team off a cliff, and then threw the bodies over the same cliff and ran for it. Eventually they were caught. They buried the gold and coins near Walla Walla, Washington, is how the story goes. One of the guys fessed up to everything, and so he didn't hang, but the other three hung. This was in 1863. And Magruder, I guess, had made a career, or just he would often transfer goods, mules and other things over that route through those mountains. And I imagine it's rough nowadays, even with a nice road. Can't imagine doing it all with mules and wagons and on foot without a road or a trail to speak of. But it's a beautiful section of the route. These beautiful mountains in Idaho. Now we find ourselves in the Bitterroot Mountains. And this Lolo motorway reminds me a lot of the Magruder corridor. Incredible views and riding across ridge lines and up and down canyons. And we've got some overcast today, which is a nice change from all the heat. But we've had an awesome trip so far, and we continue ever onward to the Canadian border. Probably about 500 more miles. Welcome back. We are almost done with the Idaho BDR. We are just south of the Canadian border, wrapping up this great trip. Yesterday was a big day. We had rain and mud and a reroute because of some downed trees between Pierce and Avery, but we had heard rumors of such a thing, but we didn't know where the downed trees were. But we ran into some BDR riders from North Carolina who had gotten a hold of a bypass, a GPX file, and they shared that with us, which was awesome. And it was a great set of roads. It got us around the blocked, closed roads. So wherever you guys are from North Carolina, thank you. And whoever put the bypass together, thank you for that. That made the trip a lot more enjoyable. We made it to Clark Fork and set out this morning on the last about 80 miles of the route because there was another closure. Another dirt road is closed, so we stuck to the highway. And now we're cruising these ranch and farm roads through this beautiful country near the wildlife refuge and northward to Canada. It's been a great trip. The Idaho BDR lives up to everything you hear about it. It's big, it's beautiful, it's rideable. The roads are awesome. You get a bit of everything. And really got nothing negative to say about such an incredible route. So well done, Backcountry Discovery Routes. We will be back into Idaho for sure. It's an amazing place to ride a motorcycle. We came here last year and rode a bunch of stuff, and we said we got to go back and do the BDR. And so that's what we did, and we'll be back again.
Hear that lonesome engine sigh as the desert train rolls by. Try to make Lone Pine by morning. Miles of highway in the sand, kicking dust in cowboy land, riding all the daylight through. Dunes under Mojave sun, tumbling sagebrush, run, coyote, run. How I'm longing for the thrill of the Alabama hills, hear the high Sierra call. Now I can only dream of the redwood grove and stream winding gently through the valley. See the golden eagle fly to the granite in the sky from the meadow far below. Dunes under Mojave sun, tumbling sagebrush, run, coyote, run. How I'm longing for the thrill of the Alabama hills, hear the high Sierra call. sun, tumbling sagebrush, run cow run. How I'm longing for the thrill of the Alabama hills, hear the high Sierra call.